been a very long time, but welcome back to Mythos Lords. As always, I am still Golden Hawk and still Black Knight. We're not dead. We're here.
Not yet. We're hanging in there.
Yeah, hanging in there. We're bringing you Halls of Torment. And this is a game that Black Knight has purely recommended. I have no idea what it is.
I picked it because I thought it would be easy.
Yeah, I trust this guy sometimes. But
sometimes. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't know this was that type of equation.
Yeah, alright, so let's get started with this here. It says you choose your hero, it's a swordsman.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
I'm moving. I'm him already.
Alright.
Oh, okay, we choose. Well, I got one level, so we're going here.
Man,
never played this game, by the way.
Already, I love the variety. Okay.
It looks a lot like kind of like a Diablo, but it's more like a.
Yeah, well, it's definitely got that Vampire Survivor vibe, right?
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
Survivor games,
Okay,
I think it is.
I just got level. Well, I'm thinking. I always like to go fast attack.
Yeah, let's spend 6 years and figure this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do fast attack.
Man, it really does look like Diablo. They even got the crystal ball on the left to represent your health.
This is like if you took Diablo 1 or like Diablo 2, like the original one, and you just made it a different game.
Yeah, you ever play Diablo 1?
I have not played either Diablo 1
oh, man,
or 2.
Oh man, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick that one.
Yeah, man, that's back when Blizzard was good.
Oh,
now they're just telling. Yeah. Now they're just trying to tell you who's gay and who's not. Answer, yet they answered yes.
I almost got hit there. You see that? I saw that.
Yes. Compelling gameplay.
That's right. It's gotta get a lot harder.
Oh yeah, of course it is. But that's how all these games work, right? You gotta get like 20 minutes. People are gonna be skipping ahead. People are gonna be skipping like 20 minutes ahead to be like, all right, does anything actually interesting happen?
The answer, if you're already asking yourself that, the answer is probably not.
Yeah, why don't you skip ahead and find out?
Temporary damage bonus. So it's 100% damage temporarily. Look at all that damage.
Yeah, swordsman attack. But yeah, it's been quite a while since we started doing this. Yes, and I'm sure our setup has changed a bit too, so that's crazy.
Oh yeah, setup had to change because sometimes electronics like to not work how they're supposed to, so we're using what we got.
Yep. Also, they've kind of been sitting in a closet for a little bit.
Yeah, they've just been hanging around.
Yeah, they'll do that. But life happens, things change, ideals change. Nevertheless, we're back. We're here to try this stuff again.
Yeah, but we're gonna plan. We've got a good plan where we're gonna hang in for a while and like.
Yeah, careful. There's anybody watching gonna be like, oh yeah, well let's see how well this plan of yours works out.
Oh yeah, well we got a plan. We got a plan. And we're gonna hopefully stick to it.
Mm-hmm. Survive until there are only 26 minutes left. I can't talk that long.
I haven't thought this far.
That's right. Hey, we're still in this situation. We still don't script these things. Alright?
And the idea is to probably never script them and do as little editing as possible for the most genuine experience. I know.
Hashtag not lazy.
Hey, well that too. But, everybody, they all edit their things. And editing's cool and all, but sometimes you just want to see all of it.
Yeah.
And for me, personally, I like seeing all the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's the idea, like, let's say you have a super long video that's multiple hours long, right? Right? Like, you as the viewer do have the ability to skip through the things, right?
Yeah, you guys can choose, hey, this section's boring, maybe skip a bit. But if you do skip a bit like that, it'll be like the cutscenes where like you're fighting a guy or whatever, and then all of a sudden a cutscene plays, you skip the cutscene, and now you're in a whole new dimension, and you don't know what happened because you skipped the story.
Yeah, that's like starting at Elden Ring and then going 2 hours in, and then an old man with a stick starts beating your ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you could have those moments skipping a video.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
not, but it is possible. And as we slowly whittle down the guy here.
Yeah, they all turned into slimes, and we just never talked about it. Plus, there's the glowy dude.
Oh, I just realized there's a timer in the bottom right corner. I've only been paying attention on my guy.
Yeah, survive until there are only 26 minutes left, so in 4 seconds, you'll be cool.
I can become wizard magic as a swordsman.
The wizard.
Summons metal orbs. I like that. Orbs are indestructible and permanent. I like that. Strikes random lightning, shoot short-range projectiles. Shoot. Remain for a short while. I'm gonna go with the orbs.
Yeah.
Orb.
Yeah, just something that constantly spins.
Spin. Increase movement speed on the ability. I'm gonna get that. Now look how fast they're going now.
Yeah, look how fast they're going too.
Oh yeah, I didn't calculate that, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Nice movement speed. Does it help you with the army? No.
So there's a scroll down. I'm gonna just get more attacks. I need to keep swinging. Because if I can't keep swinging, then I can't keep doing damage. See?
Yeah. I think you can hold the mouse down, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a, quality of life feature a lot of these have. Can you tell he's not played too many?
I've played a few, but most of them I've played just, they use the arrow keys.
Yeah. Now on to the big topic of the day. What you think about that there Switch 2?
I want that. Give me that. I need all that.
Chill. No. It's I know people see that as a very controversial aspect. Heck, right?
Like the fact of the matter is, Nintendo fanboys, they're gonna buy it anyway, regardless of how much it costs, because they want them their Marios. They want the Marios, them Donkey Kong, especially that Donkey Kong. That Donkey Kong game's gonna be really good, hopefully. I say good because it's not out yet.
I think it will be.
But yeah, Nintendo's games are normally pretty good, specifically their actual games. Now, if it's just like random, titles, like let's say this gets put on the Switch too, like who knows how well this game's gonna run on there, right?
Yeah, well, this game would never make it, and the reason why is it'd be buried under the AI slop.
Yeah, because that's the problem with the eShop. They just throw everything on there, but Nintendo wants money, and if they get money, they're okay with it.
Yep. Hey, that's the nature of not just gaming, that's the nature of the markets, right? If the customer is willing to buy it, even if other people think the price is absurd, who are we to judge?
Oh, this guy's like a raid boss. See, he's got them patterns.
Oh yeah, he's going hit him with the hammer. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. I like how he's just bum rushing you.
I got like no movement speed. He's too fast.
Yeah.
I need damage. I don't do enough damage.
Some more damage. Keep a swiping and a swiping and a swiping.
I finally made it to the thing. I picked it up and nothing. Oh, it was.
Oh, one of those things that sucks all the experience everywhere that you missed.
Yeah, it's like a grab. Ooh, I need movement speed. This guy's a little fast.
Yeah. The big suck. But yeah. Still Diablo feeling. Getting chased by big demon while fending off little demons.
He took 200 off.
Oh yeah, he's hitting you for bits and pieces, and it all adds up over time.
Here I was going for the fabled no-hit run. I am.
Yeah, first try no-hit run. Yeah, I'd like to see that happen.
Somebody's done it somewhere, probably on accident.
Yeah. Maybe, sorta.
They hurt.
Yes, they do.
I wish I had more crit. Like my orbs are critting,
But you not be.
So block value. I just want more.
You just want to keep running around.
I just want more movement.
Running.
Because if I get movement speed and I go too fast, he'll never hit me. I got an achievement for that. Oh, what?
And he goes, choose an item.
Okay, well. I want that.
Man talking about crit chance, and now he gets crit chance.
Crit chance. Bam! Crit. Look at all those crits. Look at all those red numbers. That's dopamine. You get the red numbers, and you're like, oh my god.
Dopamine, is that some drug you sell in Schedule 1?
Oh, that game's good too. You might see that here on the channel, just saying. It's fun. Been playing it in the off time.
Yeah, I've still yet to play it. I have no idea what it looks like.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get on that one so you can get on the Schedule 1 grind.
Grind?
Yeah, you gotta get on the grind. See, you gotta make all the product. See, what's amazing about that game is, the lawsuit thing's happening with it. They say it won't go anywhere and there's no ill will, but why'd you do it if there's no ill will?
Well, I think it's just the ill will in question. I think it's just pure spite, right? Because I played DDS, that's Drug Dealer Simulator, for those of you guys that don't know. But I played DDS for a while when it came out, and I put about 20 hours in it, and it's good. Like, I don't really have a complaint with the game itself. Second one I've heard is trash, but that first game was still pretty good. I think the big issue is one guy, literally one guy, went up against that whole team and was like, yeah, I've made a better game than you, and it's got more things that they can do than you guys can, and I've done so in 3 years, whereas your game's been out since 2018. So you guys have had 7.
They've had many a time, and this one guy, he just updated the game today, at least today of the video. You may not see the same day, but
yeah,
the day of recording, at least, he updated it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yep. But yeah, Schedule 1 I think is interesting. But yeah, I think that is one issue that devs have is they see themselves working hard. And I mean genuinely working hard, right? I don't know what their situation is over there at DDS. Maybe they've slacked off, or maybe they've not. Maybe they've been keeping their nose to the grindstone. I don't know. But oh yeah, get that range. But I think the sheer reality that you are a group of people and one guy comes in and does something really similar and just shows you all up, I think that really leaves a sour taste in the devs' mouths, right? It's kind of like the Pal World and Pokemon, right? You got Nintendo over here saying Pokemon is the greatest thing, and then you got Pal World coming out, being made on a shoestring budget by a small group of people, and they're outdoing Game Freak, makers of Scarlet and Violet over here. And so when they see that, you get a little angry. You got all this budget and everything else, and then some group of guys say, yeah, we've made something very similar to Pokemon, but better.
Yep, that's how it goes. There's a lot of games like that nowadays. It's been a long time. Well, it's been 2 years since we uploaded, so the gaming scene changed a lot in that time.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has, and it's gonna keep changing. I mean, although I do want to say something. I think the gaming industry will, in fact, get better. A lot of people are doom and gloom about it, right? Switch 2 costs too much. Sony is going crazy, canceling games. Xbox is out of the picture entirely unless it's Game Pass related. And all this other stuff. And I think people simply need to change their perspectives on things, right? So the first thing, of course, is gaming is moving further and further to PC. PC and mobile, specifically. They're moving away from console. Console is sort of the old guard, the old luxury brand, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And then you still have platforms like Steam and whatnot. And that's why, honestly, that's why PC gaming is so strong, because of Steam.
And Steam's had so many good games on it. Just because there's more games in total. Right?
Yeah, more games in total. Plus, there's only games you can find on there. Granted, you can find them in other places, but chances are you won't.
Yeah, well, there is a good thing now. So, Switch 2, yeah, it's overpriced in some regards. Sometimes it's a decent price when you think about all the new features they added. Because let's talk about the mouse support. Like the fact that the Joy-Cons are mouse, you know? That's actually really cool.
Oh yeah, man, I could totally see them do like a Wario Move It or like a WarioWare game with that stuff. I'd buy that.
Yeah,
I don't care if we Get It Together and Move It on the Switch 1.
It might be over here.
Yeah, this man's dead here.
I'm schmoving.
I'm gonna say it as a person with absolutely no faith.
Still hanging on.
Yep, tiptoe, Peter Patter. I mean, the goal was completed, so anything else is still bonus.
That's right. I'm gonna get the Phantom. This seems cool.
Yep, why not?
I like these orbs, but I wish they were closer to me.
Yeah, I think that's their counterbalance. That basically mean you gotta keep your enemy far away, which if you're a ranged base, Ace, it'll probably work out.
I mean, I'm kind of rangy now, all things considered, because the sword reaches way farther than that.
Ready for this boss?
No.
Well, too bad. He's here. And he's got running spear skeletons. Spear skeletons, sword skeletons, I can't see what they are. I think they're spears.
I think they're spears. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the range. Farther away I can be from these guys and hit them, the better. That's how these games work if you're new to these kinds of games. You want to be as far away as possible, because it gets to the point like it is now to where the enemies get really close on you.
Yep.
So the farther you can attack through, like obviously you guys can see at this point that my damage numbers aren't getting stopped at the guy in front. They're going past and hitting all the enemies.
Mm-hmm. Big circle of fire.
This crit thing has been saving my life, because if I get a crit, I insta-kill some of these guys.
Yeah. It's good when they all bunch up like that. That too.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna get more movement speed because I need that.
Yeah. Bravely ran away. He bravely ran away.
Oh yeah, I'm staying. Look how fast I am. Look at this level up at a half. Bam. I'm gonna get the big damage. Now look at that. That's 699 crit. I'm moving up in the world. We got 15 minutes here to survive if I can.
Oh yeah. That will totally work out. May not blow up in your face. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, hit a few times, but I'm still good because I do enough damage to get out of these. And I wonder what the coins are for. I haven't. Like, there's like a bunch of gold coins I'm picking up here.
It's probably a shop, right? You know how it is when you're on your way to dying, and then it's like, okay, here's this shop of like perma upgrades.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I threw the needle. Y'all see that? Great.
Whoa! Yeah, throw that one.
I'll do 1,000,000 damage. That was that achievement there.
Yeah. One by one, tearing them down. You just walked right through that ghost.
He spawned on me because he teleported.
Yeah, he teleported and being like,
Increase my health there.
would you like some burgers?
Skeleton Lord boss fight. I've collected total 300 gold, so let's
Dog.
get. Isn't Dave? I'm gonna just get quick hand.
Quick hand.
Look at that attack. Bang, bang, bang.
We don't believe in defense here. We believe in all offense. Operation Glass Cannon.
Yeah, yes, sir. The faster I can kill, which the better, because it means they won't have a chance to hit me. So yeah, we're going through here. Showing all these guys being stressed out sometimes because you get hit like 30 times.
Oh, yeah.
What's this thing on the side? That's the auto attack button. I don't know that. I want to use myself.
Oh, yeah. I'm an auto attacker. I don't like to think when I do these things.
You just like to move around.
Yep, I move around and let the machine go. That way I can focus solely on movement and be like, yep, y'all can't hit me. Yep.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like aiming because sometimes the auto attack doesn't attack the right set of guys.
Oh yeah, there will be like a whole group to your left and like one guy on the right that's like slightly closer.
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, I'll chop off me nose to spite me face.
Oh yeah, something else. This is our first time, obviously, recording in a while, and first time to see this. So if you make it this far in the video, I would like you guys to comment on the audio. Does the audio sound good? We tested it a little bit, but like, you know, we'll need to hear from the people to see if it actually sounds good enough. If the game audio is too loud or too quiet or what's going on, you know?
Yep. We're not the type, at the moment, we're not the type to fix it in post. Though we could probably, you know, work that out in the background too.
Yeah, we probably could, but gotta start somewhere. And this is our restart, or this is what, our second restart? We started.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, I think it's more I think the ultimate reality why we do our quote unquote stop and restarts is because it's a hobby for us, right? It's when I thought about this stuff, the whole thing about it was being like, you know, record how I play so that I can see what I'm doing. I used to do that with Resident Evil 6, where I would do the No Mercy Mercenaries on the PlayStation 4 just to see how I did some of them. I actually have, funny enough, I still have an old recording where I only use Sherry with a stun baton. Yeah, I like that stuff when I was doing it back in those days. But this time of the past, I don't think I could do it now. At least not without a lot of practice.
Yeah. Yeah, the scroll. Well, we only got two, so flip a magical coin. Whoop, heads. And I pick tails because my brain functions weirdly.
See, I was thinking eeny, meeny, miny, that one.
That's a good one.
But yeah, big life changes, big life movements.
it is auto attack. Huh.
Oh, you just realized it.
I didn't have to hold click that whole time.
This whole time you thought it was so
I don't know what I pressed to turn it on, but I'm fine with it.
yeah. I think if you got the mouse available, like hitting like the A key or something.
Well, the A key's moving.
Yeah. There's like that auto attack button on the left by the XP bar.
Yeah. I moved over there. Oh, there we go. That turned it off. Oh, it's right click that turns that on.
Ah. Oof. And now you're suddenly getting beat down.
Yeah, because I'm playing with the controls. Oh, this one's neat. Attack speed increase, but minus projectiles.
I 100% take that. It doesn't matter. Their size doesn't matter too much as long as you can get them out there.
Yeah, and the size didn't even decrease that much. It's pretty much the same.
Well, it was only a 5% decrease, and when they're already that small, percentages don't matter too much on that front, you know.
Yeah, you may be seeing I'm getting a lot of achievements. That's great and all. Well, this game has 500 achievements.
Big 500.
So, yeah, all these achievements, these are minuscule compared to a lot of the tasks you probably have to do. 'Cause this is just default difficulty, I think, and default, like, control scheme and everything. 'Cause this game, I just downloaded it and I was like, you know what? Sure, let's pick something that...
Pick it from the shelf and go from there.
Yeah. Just pick something from the shelf. Because we're on a mission to finally start playing stuff that we got years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like to put it in there and say that we beat it. Or at the very least, play it. I don't know if you can actually beat some stuff. Like this weird freaking lich-looking creature, Kel'Thuzad.
It's like the Lich Queen or something. Lich King kind of thing.
Yeah. Just summon skeletons at the feet, and the game will do the rest. Oh boy. Circle. Circle of death.
I got enough attack speed to make it okay.
Yeah.
That's why I like attack speed in these games. You can just turn around, hit a couple crits.
And then be like, yep, we are a-swinging. Yeah, I mean, all those, like, wacko skeletons, although there's a lot of these creatures that keep on coming at you.
Yeah, I don't like the dogs. The dogs are doing lots of... Because they're tanky. Like, I've hit that guy just with two of the 700 crits.
Yeah, tell that to the Lich Lady. You've hit him, like freaking 20 times by now. More than that, actually.
Yeah, they're really tanky. But they're almost dead. This one actually isn't too bad of a boss. It's pretty manageable.
Yeah, especially since you're almost already back up to you're at 3/4 health, gonna be back up to full health soon.
I just grabbed it with the magnets.
Oh yeah, magnetize.
Yeah, the Lich.
Lich.
We're gonna get the damage. Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna get the hood because it's a mix of both defense and.
Yeah, we're in the hood with this. Get that damage because we need it for the doggies.
I'm gonna get like 8 million levels here, so bear with that. I'm actually doing.
As soon as you say it, the level up stop.
Yeah, it was bad timing. My bad. Missed it.
Yeah. Activate auto attack.
The 750,000 damage with
Phantom needles.
So I did see something neat about this game. Is actually, as you complete these achievements, they're not called achievements in the game. They're called quests. As you do the quest, you unlock new items for your next run. You get stuff. So like one of them unlocks like wide slash, so like I can get like a more art or like a larger cone on this sword. So that's cool.
Yeah. Big cone means big death.
In the bottom right corner there, where the cursor is, it's 5 minutes left. The goal is to hopefully make it to the end, first try. It was about to be a very short-lived first attempt early on, but came back from the grave.
Yeah.
I've been fighting back ever since. I like this character though. I mean, I know there's like 15 characters in this game.
Oh yeah. Basic swordsman.
But like basic sword guy, I like swords. Swords are cool. What's your favorite kind of sword? Mine's the long sword.
My favorite kind of sword. I think I'm definitely a one-handed sword guy, maybe like a shorter sword, or just because it's a little faster. Dagger's too small for me, though. Of course, I'm thinking fight. If I'm thinking stealthing, and then dagger 100%.
Yeah.
Slip it into my pants. You'll never even know.
Yeah, I like the long sword, but when it comes to two-handed swords, I like gigantic sword. Like Cloud's Buster Blade type sword.
Oh, you're a Buster Sword type guy.
Or like Guts' great sword from Berserk. I like big swords.
Big Claymore.
Yeah, big swords are cool. Can never go wrong with a big sword.
Yeah. Well, as they say in Elden Ring, I'm a dex build.
Ah, yeah. Well, that time you use katanas. Katanas kind of swords.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they most certainly do. Nevertheless, I like them. I've never been big clubbing.
If we're talking favorite weaponry,
Yeah.
good club any day of the week. I love me a club. Specifically a wooden one. Just start bonking. Hit him with the bonk hammer.
This guy's a club main in Dark Souls, guys.
Hey, I beat the entirety of Dark Souls 1 with an unupgraded club, just the default club. And I did it for no reason other than I was like, I'ma do it. And I did it. Didn't record it or anything because that was long ago.
Yeah, that might sound impressive, but to me it just sounds really boring because it sounds like you're gonna be hitting the same boss like 100 times over.
Yeah, it's an endurance test.
Yeah, I got no endurance.
Well,
I put it all in vigor because I was scared of getting one shot.
yeah. Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the glove. I got the mighty glove. The mighty glove!
You and your Smite references.
Yeah, that's a Smite reference. If you know, you know. There's a very certain character that
I don't
happen
think-
to hate, but that line is really funny.
Yeah. I don't even think he's... Granted, I haven't played Smite in a very long time, but I don't even think he's that, like, crazy anymore.
So, in Smite 1, he's okay, but...
Smite 2, he's non-existent.
Yeah, he's not in Smite 2. And speaking of Smite, yeah, Smite 2 is a thing, and it's cool. I like Smite 2, it's cool. But problem is, the performance of Smite 2 is really bad. So I played Smite on PS5 and PS4, and even on Smite 1, right, it would lag on those consoles. Because, you know, Smite's a demanding game in its own right because it's online only. So you're connected to a server, right?
Yep.
And then when you're connected to that server, there could be many variables because there's 10 people in those matches, 5 on each team, and they don't have dedicated servers. It's peer to peer.
You know, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's not dedicated servers. It's peer-to-peer, so sometimes you'll see other people lagging. Now, there was an update a while back that did make a dedicated server, so now, but like back when Smite first came out, it was actually a peer-to-peer game. And that's back when I majorly played the game, so there's a lot
Yeah,
of
which means it would have been my time too, because I played it earlier than that. By the time you were into it.
Yeah, whenever Smite came around, you know, they did a dedicated server update, and then the game ran a bunch better. But Smite 2's got a lot of performance issues because Smite 2, unfortunately, I should say it like this: Smite 1 runs on Unreal Engine 3, and for being Smite 1, it looks really good in Unreal Engine 3. Like, it has good graphics, the characters are cool, the effects are pretty neat. But Smite 2 runs on Unreal Engine 5. And now that's a both good and bad thing. Because the game looks amazing. Smite 2 looks absolutely amazing graphics-wise. But performance-wise, with all the new effects and stuff, it makes the game laggy.
Yeah, in that case. Oh, watch the slide.
30 minutes has passed, and we got the big boss.
Bullet hell.
Now, hopefully, defeat him here.
Don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
Well, I mean, he's got a lot of health. I've hit him a bunch of times. He's tanky.
Oh, yeah. Woo! We'll just slink on past. Red needles. Doing big dodges. Oh, this guy really does have a lot.
Hey, he's fast. I'm glad there's not a lot of enemies. And it's just mainly this guy. But he is a tank. And like you see all the needles attacking him, and you'd think he's lower health than he should be, is at least what it feels like.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm getting hit a lot. This ain't good.
Yeah, no, he is doing the good old bum rush. Freaking undead rider. Freaking Karnak over here.
There's not a lot of room. Like, there's a lot of room to maneuver, but he's so fast.
Yep. And there's no, like, dodge mechanic, I'm guessing?
Not that I know of.
Okay. If so, it'd be something like the space bar.
Space bar is like a menu of sorts.
Hey, well, you can say you got him down to half health, right?
Oh yeah, that's better than
Not bad for a guy that never had a lesson. Back and forth. Ow. So clearly, as he takes more damage, he gets faster, though.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough movement speed for this.
Yeah, you'd have to pretty much instantly move parallel to him.
That's rough. There's not enough movement speed, but they probably do that on purpose to where you can't beat that guy yet.
Uh-huh.
So let's return to camp here now. Oh, some new people showed up. So there's a cleric that does split damage amongst all hit foes. That could be good. That could definitely be good. So I'm noticing each character's got different movement speed stats and stuff. So like this guy moves slightly slower, but he heals more. And this guy moves faster, but has less defense. So that's cool. I want to see here real quick, because is there a shop anywhere? Oh, quest. Let's look at this.
Real darkest dungeon deals, huh?
So, survive caverns. So yeah, we survived the whole 30 minutes. We unfortunately didn't beat the guy, but Obviously, there will be a time that comes where we get the guy down, you know. There's always
Indeed.
that time. Oh, there's different chapters. Okay, so like, that's chapter 2, and we unlock some stuff for that place, and we unlock some stuff for the swordsman guy, and you unlock multiples for the others. So there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Let's go. What's this?
Yeah, so you did enough for Haunted Grounds. If you wanted to go to Ember Halls, which is the next one, you can.
Here's gold. Now this is how you win the game. Use your gold to get the extra upgrades, because this is also like a all the Vampire Survivor game type things. They're like a roguelike. So I'm gonna get damage, and then movement speed because my character's too slow. Move too fat. Ate too many Twinkies.
Ate too many Twinkies.
I'm just gonna go one and
in
everything.
freaking medieval times.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one of everything and then movement speed to cap it off. That's a good idea.
Move.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna end it off here.
Yep, one good run, and then we'll move into the next one next time. I am all right. If you guys actually enjoyed it, you can like the video, and hey, if you want to see more for us, we still want to update and upload as needed. And so you can hit the subscribe button down there.
Yeah, everybody, thank you for watching, and the Mythos Lords are out.
Yeah.